Thank Sephardic Bikor Cholim congregation for offering me the opportunity to close this Tekes. I am honored. This honor is not due to my own merit, but rather as a representative of Seattle Hebrew Academy, the foundation of many who have made Aliyah, have served in the IDF, or are otherwise connected and committed to Eretz Yisrael and Medinat Yisrael. I want to close this Tekes by briefly presenting a lesson that I am taking away from Yom HaShoah, Yom Hazikaron, and Yom HaAtzmaut, Holocaust Remembrance Day, Israel Memorial Day, and Israel Independence Day. These are national holidays. They highlight our social and historical bonds. What binds us together as a nation? What is the glue that binds us together? Our rabbis teach, Kol Yisrael Arevim Zeh LaZeh. Each and every Jew is responsible, is a guarantor one for another. Responsibility for each other, responsibility for our brothers and sisters in Israel, responsibility for the Jewish future. By remembering our history, by memorializing those who we have lost, and by celebrating our country, we highlight and intensify our responsibility to each other. Connected to Yom HaShoah last week, our middle school students visited the Holocaust Center. They saw the Anne Frank exhibit, and it was reported to me that the exhibit contrasted attendance in Jewish schools in Amsterdam before the Nazi period and with attendance during the Nazi period. Before this period, there were Jewish schools, but attendance was low. During the Nazi period, there was maximal attendance. Why? Because the Nazis, Yamach Shemam, forced every Jewish child to attend a Jewish school. Kol Yisrael Arevim Zeh LaZeh. Each and every Jew is responsible one for another. We cannot run away from our responsibility. The Jewish future is assured. And if we don't act to ensure the Jewish future, others will compel us to do so. Responsibility requires action, choices, and sacrifice. Feeling responsible is only the first step. The three active soldiers here tonight and the members of the Israeli Defense Forces, current and past, on the front lines or behind, who they represent, characterize the power of sacrifice and the impact of action from responsibility. I will read now an excerpt from a letter written by Hadar Golden to his fiancée. He fell in Gaza in 2014 during the Tzuk Eitan. His body was taken into captivity and is still in Gaza today. I'll read, the letter was of course in Hebrew, and it begins with the words, Chayav Adam lir'ot atzmo. The translation: a person must see himself, staff in hand, sack on his back, bound in a strange and different kind of slavery in Egypt. Up to this point, he writes, it's relatively easy to feel the distance, the hardship, the brokenness, the questions, each with his own inner struggles. He continues, but to step outside yourself and join the great movement, the great people leaving Egypt, being redeemed, that is harder. A mighty hand and an outstretched arm that continues to redeem. To believe that we've removed the chametz within us and we fought Amalek who struck us from behind, to truly be a free person, to truly be in a state of freedom. Do you believe that? Do you feel that way? He concludes, a free person. I don't want to be free without worries, without responsibilities. That is small. It's not real. It doesn't grow or cause growth. I want to be a free person who is a servant of God and a member of his people. In truth, like a man of the land who tills it and brings forth all the beauty hidden within it, in his soul and in his spirit. In this excerpt, Hadar Golden beautifully describes the ideal of freedom with responsibility. We're here tonight because we feel responsible for each other and for the Jewish future. May our commemorations of these national holidays be an impetus for growth through action, through making choices, and through sacrifice. And may we witness the speedy return of our hostages. And may our people be safe in Israel and in Galut and may we see the coming of the Mashiach b'mehera b'yameinu.